Hey guys, it's India here and welcome back to my channel. So if you saw the title of this video, which actually I don't know what I'm titling it, but we'll just say like my health journey 2021. I just wanted to discuss some things that I'm trying to incorporate in my routine to help me to get to my health goals. And going forward, I would really like to do some like what I eat in the days and some update videos, and I just really want to keep myself accountable. So I figured that I would do this video first to preference everything that I'm doing. But real quick, if you're not subscribed to my channel, just click that little red button below and you will be updated whenever I post a new video. Okay, let's jump into it. Okay, so I have all my little notes here, so if you see me looking down or whatever. Okay, so we're gonna start off with my body stats and my body goals. So basically my goals are simple. To actually just be in better health. I want to be in the best health possible, so I want to try to do everything that I can do. I want to incorporate some of the suggestions that my doctor has given me. I have done some of them, but I want to clean up my eating. I want to get my energy back up. And I also like to lose some weight. I feel like being in quarantine over a year. Are we at a year? No, we're at a year. A little over a year now. I think it's taking a toll physically on my body, and I'll tell you why. Basically not being as active. I am a stay-at-home mom, so I thought to myself, like, I don't really do anything extra, like this is the same, but actually I would get out more, going to the store, taking the kids out to do A, B, C, and going to the park and doing things. Like, we hadn't really been doing that in a year. I hadn't really been moving my body around as much as I thought I really was, and that can kind of take a toll, you know? So definitely want to be healthy. My goals. I currently weigh the heaviest that I probably weighed my whole life. We have a scale. It's called the Reno scale. It has like an app. I'll place a picture somewhere, or I'll link it down below because it's actually a really good scale. Now the scale like tells body mass index, fat, water weight, and then how much you weigh, and it keeps track of all your stats. Basically, all like every time you weigh in, it keeps track of it. So I currently just started using that scale again this year. So according to my app, the last time I had weighed myself was July 2018. Not 18, sorry, 2020. And at the time, just last summer, at the time I was 161 pounds. And I had lost some of the weight from having Lael. Lael, my youngest, will be 2. But as far as last year, she had just turned 1. And when I gave birth to Leia, I was almost 200 pounds. So I was 161. I had lost a good portion of the weight. Before I was pregnant with her, I was 140, I believe. So I was trying to get back down to that. But quarantine happened, and I remembered around December, like my jeans were kind of tight. I'm like, what's going on? So anyway, fast forward, I decided to weigh myself this year because I'm like, okay, I'm going to start losing weight. I'm currently at 177. So instead of losing weight, I gained weight. Give or take about 20 pounds. And I'm just like, alrighty. So yeah, so as far as April 2021, I'm 77 pounds. My goal is to be 140. I would like to get back down to my pre-pregnancy weight, and it's not just like, oh, I just want to get back down to my weight. I feel like my body functions way better at that weight. With extra weight on you definitely do notice the difference. So I want to get back down to that weight. I want to get more active. I don't want to be out of breath. from coming up 2 flights of stairs. Like, I don't want to do that. Like, I want to get active again. So, yeah. So by June, my birthday is at the end of June. I would like to be down at least 10 pounds, at least. And let me preface this weight loss, like, I'm not trying to drop like a whole bunch of weight. Like, I need to just drop 20 pounds in the next 2 days. Like, that's unhealthy. That's not how you lose weight. So I want to do it little by little. The healthy way to lose weight, you're supposed to lose like anywhere from a pound to like 2 pounds a week. Everybody's different. Everybody's journey is different. So I want to lose it in the healthiest way. So hopefully by June, it is April now, but hopefully by June, my birthday, I'll be down 10 pounds. And I will be completely happy, with that. And I'll be more active. So my plan of attack is I want to start incorporating working out. When I went to the doctor, this was one of the doctors I saw last year, she was just suggesting, cut out caffeine, and definitely cut out caffeine. Like, I was a caffeine fiend. Like, I was drinking like tons and tons and tons of iced coffee all day long. Not good, especially with the creamers and the sugars. Just not good. So cut out the caffeine as much as you can. Obviously cut out the sugars, and try to move your body at least 30 minutes a day. Exercise for at least 30 minutes a day. So my goal is to exercise 3 times a week, at least 30 minutes or more a day. Now, I say 3 times a week because I'm trying to build routine and I'm trying to build consistency. So I know for myself that once I am comfortable with that, I can add on more days, because there was one point where I was like at the gym like 5 days a week. I was on the weekends, and I really thoroughly enjoyed working out. I just have to find my sweet spot of working out, because I'm doing a lot of cardio right now. I just can't stand cardio. So I need to find something that kind of keeps me interested, and I would like to get back into lifting weights. I really actually enjoy that, but I know it's like a process to that. So if I can try to stay consistent with my working out at least 3 days a week, for amount of time, I know that to add on an extra day will be nothing. So starting off at 3 days a week, once I kind of conquer that and get consistency in that, I'll start, adding on more days. Another way to get active is, I live in the Midwest. It is cold, but it's starting to warm up now. So hopefully just to get out with the kids, take some walks, take them to the park, let them run around the park, me run around with them too. That's always a good way to stay active. So yeah. As far as dieting, I don't want to do dieting. I feel like diets are fads and they can be inconsistent. I know that sometimes diets can kind of help you lose the weight and get down to where you want to be, but it's some diets, it's like if you fall off of it, like it's gone, like you're done. So I did try keto before. I will preface and say that when I tried keto before, I was nursing, so that was not the best time to try keto. So I noticed I was always hungry, but I did drop the weight. So I ended up stopped doing keto because I was just always hungry. I couldn't get full. But I don't really want to go back and do keto. I just want to have a better healthy lifestyle. I want to make healthier choices and not be on a diet. Or when I decide to maybe have some bread or have this to say, like, I expand back up, or if I want to have bread every day, but portion size, or like a meal a day portion size. That's all what it's about. Portion sizes and controlling your eating. I just want a healthier diet. But in order to kickstart my weight loss, I have decided I'm doing intermittent fasting. And basically, intermittent fasting is basically you're not eating for a certain amount of hours of the day. So the plan that I picked was 16-8. So that's you're fasting for 16 hours and then you're eating for 8 hours. I picked that because before, all my weight gain and everything when I was younger, I didn't realize that's what I was doing, but I naturally just intermittent fasted. Like I naturally did that. Like I didn't snack at nighttime. Like after I ate dinner, that was my last meal of the day just because I thought it was weird to snack at night. I never really was a breakfast person, so most of the time I wasn't eating anything until lunchtime or like an early brunch time. So basically that's all it is. And I know that sometimes people think, oh my God, you're just not eating. Well, half of the time that you're fasting, you're asleep. So if you're getting 8 hours of sleep, you're not eating while you're asleep, right? So just to explain it more, I wrote down something. It says when you're in fasting mode, your body starts using stored body fats for your energy instead of the foods for your instead of sugar from your foods, like the foods that you're currently using. So ultimately, it does boost your metabolism and it starts to burn the stored fat, and that's the fat that you want to burn when you're trying to lose weight. So basically, it sort of puts your body it's comparable to being in ketosis. Basically, it pushes your body into a ketosis. And so I'm not going to get too much into the science because I know it, but I need to research a little bit more. So I want to be able to explain it the best. So you definitely can look that up and research all that yourself. And so there are benefits from intermittent fasting. I'm going to read those benefits. It stimulates your brain functions, boosts metabolism, promotes weight loss, improves heart function, boosts your immune system, improves cholesterol and blood sugar levels, increases energy, focus, and mental clarity. And that's just some of the things. And it also kind of teaches you, like, if you're not hungry, don't eat. You don't need to be eating every day. Sometimes you think you're hungry and you're really just thirsty. Like most of us walk around dehydrated. Drink some water. Like you're not really hungry. I think it teaches you like healthy boundaries. Like, because take quarantine for instance. Like for me, I know my problem. I am like a stress eater. I didn't really realize and think I was stressed. And two, I eat out of boredom. Like I'm just snacking all day because there's nothing else to do, or I'm watching a movie. Like you don't have to do that. So I think it just kind of teaches you the boundaries of eating. Yeah. So basically, what I'm going to eat and what my diet will look going forward is basically lots of veggies, beans or legumes, fruits, berries, nuts, lean protein, seafood, whole grains, and healthy fats. Trying to cut down on the fried food. Even I don't think I really eat that much fried food, but cutting down on the fried food, cutting down on the sugars, that is my vice. That is my thing. Getting all these sugars out of my system, like the desserts, like the cakes, the cake. Get those out of my system, like the pops, the fruit juices, um, you know, what else? Chips, things like that. Just basically making better choices. That's not to say like I can't never have any chips or I can't never have a piece of cake. That's not what I'm saying. It's just that try not to incorporate those as staples in my regular everyday diet. Hopefully that makes sense. So basically things obviously to avoid when you're intermittent fasting or just when you're trying to live a healthier lifestyle. Like I said, the fast foods, the processed foods, the simple carbs, the sweets. Like there's nothing wrong with that stuff ultimately when you are eating it in moderation. So moderation doesn't mean every day or like I said, it's a staple in your everyday diet. You can have that every once in a while, but my goal is to eat more healthy than not and make better choices than not, if that makes sense. Okay. Also, if you decide to do intermittent fasting, things you can have during your fasting are things like tea, black tea, Earl Grey tea, green tea, coffee if you like black coffee. I'm personally not a black coffee person, so I would probably just avoid that. And water. I know they said that you can have bone broth. That would be a good time to take your apple cider vinegar if you are doing that or you're choosing to do that. Yeah, so in a nutshell, that's what I plan to do. Yeah, so like I said, my current weight is 177, and I don't have my body measurements because I don't have a measuring tape to measure my body measurements, which I would like to do just so I can keep track of where I'm going, because sometimes even if your scale's not moving, like if you're losing inches, that's good, and you'll start to see that in the way your clothes fit. And I think that was like how I realized that I like was gaining weight. Like my clothes fit like a little tighter. Like, so yeah, I would hope to incorporate that. If you guys think I should incorporate like the measurements of my waist and everything, I can incorporate that in the next video. But like I said, going forward, I would like to share like what I eat in the days. I think that would be fun. And then at the end of the month, so this time maybe in May, I can like give an update on where I am. Is it working for me? Yeah, so that's all. So if you guys like this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and share. And if you are on a health, wellness, fitness journey, comment down below some of the things that you're incorporating, some of the things that you're doing, what you're doing. And yeah, I will talk to you guys in another video. Bye.